August is here, and with it, another batch of Netflix new releases. This month, we've got award-winning thrillers, a few brand new movies and series, and plenty more to check out. Let's start things off at the beginning of the month when Netflix usually drops a bunch of licensed movies. One of the better ones to drop this August is the Jake Gyllenhaal psychological thriller film Nightcrawler. This 2014 movie is about a desperate man who stumbles into the world of freelance crime journalism and discovers he's willing to go pretty far to capture the perfect story.
I will never ask you to do anything that I wouldn't do myself.
Nightcrawler is one of the smarter and more unsettling thriller movies of the 2000s. Jake Gyllenhaal gives one of his best and creepiest performances of his career. It's a tense movie that hasn't lost any of its edge, showing just how far some people are willing to go to chase clicks. Definitely give Nightcrawler a watch if you're a fan of dark thrillers like Prisoners or Gone Girl. It hits Netflix on the 1st. And one other excellent thriller landing on the 1st is the political action film Zero Dark 30. This is about the decade-long hunt for Osama bin Laden, which culminated in one of the most significant intelligence operations in modern history. Zero Dark 30 is a very tense and methodical movie that builds and builds until it finishes with a very well-made military raid sequence. It's a great watch if you enjoy realistic military thrillers like Sicario and Black Hawk Down. It's one of the best modern films about intelligence and special operations. Zero Dark 30 arrives in the US on August 1st. Now, some of these movies like Zero Dark 30 are only available in the US, so if you're watching from somewhere else, you won't be able to stream them normally. But I've found a simple solution, and that's with today's sponsor, Binge Beyond. I've actually been testing Binge Beyond this week, and I was surprised by just how easy it is to use. Let's say you want to watch Friends, which is not available in your local Netflix library. You simply open Binge Beyond, choose one of the available Netflix regions like the UK, US, Japan, or South Korea, and just a couple of taps, you're connected to that regional Netflix library where you can watch it using your existing Netflix subscription. Binge Beyond also supports a number of other streaming services, including Prime Video, Disney Plus, HBO Max, Hulu, and more, letting you switch between regional libraries. Another feature I kept coming back to was Discover Beyond. This is more for when you don't already know what you want to watch. You can browse movies and series directly inside the app, and it shows you which streaming service they're on and which country's library they're available in. Once you find something that looks interesting, just tap it and Binge Beyond takes you straight to the correct streaming service with the right regional library already selected. It's available on Android phones, tablets, and Android TV, with iOS support coming soon. And you'll see throughout today's video, some of these releases are only available in certain Netflix regions, so if you ever wanted to see what other countries have available, Binge Beyond is one of the easiest tools I've found. I've put a link in the description below if you'd like to check it out. Thanks again to Binge Beyond for sponsoring today's video. One of the more underrated Netflix series to drop in the last couple of years was the sweeping historical drama 100 Years of Solitude. The series is getting a second half called Part 2 and continues the multi-generational story from Gabriel Garcia Marquez's classic novel about the Buendia family. 100 Years of Solitude is in the same lane as other historical dramas like Pachinko. It's beautifully shot with touches of magical realism. Season 1 was praised for bringing one of literature's most acclaimed works to life in remarkable detail. Part 2 is set to conclude the story, adapting the second half of the novel. It will be releasing 7 episodes on August 5th, with a movie-length finale dropping on the 26th. There are a couple of brand new movies arriving on Netflix this month. The first of those is the survival sci-fi The Last House. It's about a family who are mysteriously sealed inside their home with no way out. As days turn into years, they must fight to survive with dwindling resources while an ominous force waits outside.
I saw someone outside today.
What is something out there? It's keeping us trapped.
The Last House stars Greta Lee and Wagner Moura. It's being compared to movies like Leave the World Behind and 10 Cloverfield Lane. It's supposedly one of Netflix's biggest movies of the summer, so keep an eye out for it. It lands on August 7th. And there's one more good dark thriller movie driving this month. It's David Fincher's The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. It's based on the best-selling Swedish novel and follows a journalist and hacker who investigate the decades-old disappearance of a young woman from one of Sweden's wealthiest and most secretive families. This is a cold, dark Nordic noir film that's as much about the atmosphere as it is about the mystery. It's an intelligent movie very much in the same lane as Zodiac and Seven. The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo hits Netflix on August 15th. And if you're a fan of military action, there's a good Paramount Plus series making its way over to Netflix. It's called SEAL Team and is a 7-season, 114-episode series about an elite unit of Navy SEALs as they carry out some of the military's most dangerous missions around the world. The series explores the people behind the uniforms and the physical and emotional toll that comes with serving in one of the world's most elite fighting forces. It's a long show with a lot of episodes, and all 7 seasons are coming to Netflix. You can check out SEAL Team on August 18th. Then for a brand new Netflix original series, check out the Swedish crime thriller Blood Sacrifice. It comes from George Kay, the creator behind Lupin and Hijack. It follows a police officer and his retired detective father who track down a brutal killer who appears to be targeting the police. Blood Sacrifice will be a 5-episode limited series that drops on the 20th. Also arriving on the 20th is the final season of the adventure drama Outer Banks. This is season 5 and follows the Pogues on one last adventure. This is kind of a young adult series that mixes treasure hunting, action, mystery, and romance. Outer Banks season 5 will be 10 episodes and releases on August 20th. Then the other big brand new movie dropping this month is the psychological thriller The Whisper Man. It's based on the best-selling Alex North novel. It's about a widowed crime writer whose young son begins hearing whispers connected to an infamous serial killer.
Is there anything else you want to say, dear Daddy?
The Whisper Man stars Adam Scott and Robert De Niro and is supposed to be a slow burn thriller that's full of atmosphere and suspense. It's got potential if it can live up to the novel. The Whisper Man arrives on August 28th. And before we get out of here, I've got 4 more quick August releases worth keeping on your radar. The first is My Life with the Walter Boy Season 3, continuing one of Netflix's most popular young adult dramas. Then there's a brand new British adult animated series called Alley Cats that was created by Ricky Gervais. Tire Season 3 brings more workplace comedy from Shane Gillis and the gang, and My Brilliant Career is a brand new Australian period drama that's based on the novel. Which new releases are you planning to check out this month? Let me know down in the comments, and thanks as always for watching. I'll see you again soon.